Hello there, everybody. How you doing? Today is a video that's a little bit of a break from the norm. I'll tell you what, I have desperately tried to avoid having to do a video like this. But it just looks like maybe these things need to be said. And I hate to have to do this, really. But, you know, the fact is, united we stand, divided we fall. That's the truth. So, I want to address some of the things going on out there in the MAM supporter realm. I will not be naming any names here today. I will just be saying that we all need to keep in mind that our actions are a reflection on all supporters. So if there are supporters out there willfully attacking and, you know, being generally, you know, unpleasant, you know, with other supporters, that's not a helpful thing, folks. It really isn't. It doesn't help. It doesn't help anything. You know, we need to focus on what's important. And what's important is Stephen and Brendan. That's important. Not Eric Jose, not Ali, not anyone else. Okay? It's about Stephen and Brendan. So, you know, basically all I want to say is that, you know, we need to really, like Ali said earlier, we need to start acting like adults. Okay? In this world, we don't always agree. Okay? People don't always agree, folks. I know, it's a shocker, right? But we don't. It's just a fact of life. But what we can control is how we react when we run into somebody who doesn't agree with us. We can control how we react to it. That is something we can control. And what everybody, you know, what I would like to ask for people to do is when you find yourself in a situation where somebody's getting nasty or unpleasant, just either walk away and say nothing, or just respond kindly and just say sorry, we couldn't see eye to eye, and move along. That's really what we need to do here. Those who want to cause trouble, we need to just ignore those people. And I hate to say that. I really do. Because I truly believe that wherever you want to go to get your MAM news, I encourage you to do so. I don't care where that is. If it's on a Facebook page on Facebook, if it's on YouTube, if it's on Twitter, if it's on wherever it's at, I don't care. I don't. Wherever you feel comfortable getting your MAM news is fine with me. But what we need to do is we need to stop having this infighting. We need to start acting like adults. Okay? We look ridiculous when we are fighting like this. Come on, guys. I mean, really. It makes us all look like fucking morons. We need to get this under control, guys. I mean, seriously, it's that simple. People aren't always going to agree. But we don't need to let it get out of hand. Okay? Agree to disagree. Move on. That's it. Don't let it escalate. If you start to let it escalate, then it becomes a huge mess. A huge mess. And guess who's looking at it and laughing? The guilters. They're looking at you, anybody of us, and when we're fighting with each other, they're looking at us and they're snickering and they're just going, look at those guys. Is that something you think is good for us? Is that anybody out there think that that's good for Stephen or Brendan? Anybody? Because it's not. It's not. And I just, you know, for those people out there who understand what I mean by just walking away or by just, you know, typing some kind words, maybe, saying something nice, and just saying sorry we couldn't see eye to eye, and walk away. Those of you who can do that, you have a special place in my heart, because you guys are the people that are helping to minimize this ugliness that is running rampant. Okay? It's important, folks. We got to work together. We got to work together. Okay? All this infighting, like I said, united we stand, folks. United we stand. Divided, we fall. That's the truth of it. So, keep your eyes out there, folks. Watch out for people out there, bashing fellow supporters and stuff. That's just steer clear of those people. Be careful of those people. It's not good. I don't know how anybody could convince themselves that attacking other supporters is a good thing. I don't know how anybody could possibly convince themselves of that. But apparently some people have convinced themselves that that is a good thing. And it's absolutely not. Not a good thing. So, I'm going to give everybody here a little reminder right now of what's important. Ready? Here it comes.
My name is Stephen Avery. Thank you for supporting me. And I appreciate it so much. From the bottom of my heart. Tune in to Mamathon Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This weekend Mamathon is a great way to help support me and Brendan. And God bless you all for helping me.
So, hey, folks, try to remember what's important here. What's important here is Stephen and Brendan, supporting Stephen and Brendan, uncovering more things that can potentially help Stephen and Brendan, keeping the conversation going, keeping the interest up, keeping people interested in what's happening in these cases. That's the important thing, right? What's not important is arguing with fellow supporters over minutia, over tiny little things that you disagree on. Come on, folks, we can do away with that. We don't need that. We really don't. Come on, right? Seriously. We need to work together. We need, whatever we need to do, we got to stop fighting with each other. It's got to stop. And I'm not here to knock anybody. I understand people's feelings get hurt. I understand that people, sometimes interacting, we get mad or angry about, something or the way somebody has treated us and stuff. I get it. I do. I've been on the receiving end of some pretty shabby treatment myself, more than a couple times. But we gotta think of what's important, and we gotta do what's right by Steve and Brendan, okay? And fighting with each other is not helping Steve and Brendan. It's not. So, I just want to leave everybody with that thought. Just think about that when you're out there and you're supporting Stephen and Brendan and those things. Just think about that. What kind of an image are you looking to project as a supporter of Stephen and Brendan? Are you looking to project an image of jerky people that fight with each other all the time? Or are you looking to project an image of thoughtful people with well thought out ideas and stuff? And who are kind and respectful. Seriously, which one do you think is more helpful? Right? That's why I say those people that get it and understand that it's better to just walk away from a bad situation instead of feeding into it and making it blow up like a powder keg. The people that understand that it's important to walk away from those situations before they get out of hand, I love you. You have a special place in my heart because you get it. You get it. This is not about us. This is about Steve and Brendan. Right? I can't say it enough. And so we need to keep the focus on what's important. Right? That's the main takeaway here, folks. I'm not here to knock anybody or knock anybody down. That's not my bag. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what Eric Jose is about. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is about supporting Stephen and Brendan and doing it classy. Huh? Yeah, some of you remember, I've used that word on my channel quite a lot, haven't I? Be classy. Remember the hashtag, Be Classy for Brendan Dassey, right? That's a hashtag that I started, okay? Because that's how I feel. We all need to think about how we are, how we are representing. What kind of an image are we projecting as supporters? We need to think about that. I encourage everybody to ponder that and think about what's important. Is it more important to fight with each other to be right? Or is it more important that we support Stephen and Brendan, even if we disagree on certain things? It's inevitable. It's like I said, people in life don't always agree. That is just a hard fact of life. It's just a hard fact of life. We don't always agree. So what we need to do is realize that when we're in a situation where we don't agree with somebody, before it gets out of hand, we got to diffuse it before it gets to the point of being a huge blow up. Right? So like I said, for those of you who get that and get what I'm saying about stopping it before it blows up, I love you. You guys have a special place in my heart. I'm dead serious. Serious as a heart attack. You guys understand. You get it. And I love you for it. For those that maybe don't get that yet or are having trouble with that, I can understand. I know how it is. I get it. You get offended by something and you want to react and you want to defend yourself and stuff, but sometimes it's better to just let it go. Let it go. Because the people that know you and like you, they know that you're not a bad person. They know that you're not an evil person. And so you need to stop worrying about what one person out there might be saying, or two people, or a handful of people. Because most of us have a large group of people who know who we are and know that we're good people. And we need to focus on that. Focus on the people that know you and that get you. And try to stay away from that drama, folks. That drama is death. It is pure death. It is not good. It makes all supporters look bad. All of us. So just remember that. Remember those words moving forward, folks. Just that drama is not good. United we stand. Divided we fall. I can't say it enough. We need to be focused on what's important. And what's important is Stephen and Brendan. Okay? That's what's important. I hope that a lot of people are taking this message to heart today. Like I said, I really did not want to do this video. I did not want to talk about this. But it seems like it's just getting so ridiculous out there right now with people having disagreements and getting into feuds. We need to stop it. We need to stop that. We need to nip it in the bud and stop it. We need to look united. We need to be united. And we need to focus on what's important. I hope that we can. I truly do. Once again, everybody out there, whoever you like, wherever you go to get your MAM news, wherever you go to get information, I applaud you. And I hope you continue to go wherever it is you go to get your MAM news. Just remember, we need to keep the fighting out of it. We need to keep all this fighting and stuff out of it. It's not healthy. It's not good. It doesn't make us or Stephen or Brendan look good. In fact, it makes us look trashy. Okay? So let's think about that moving forward, folks. Please. Okay? Looking forward to MAM-a-thon this weekend, folks. The show must go on, of course. Hope to see many of you there. Got a lot of interesting guests lined up. Tracy's got some interesting guests lined up. Paul's got some interesting guests lined up. And even Allie has some interesting guests lined up. We've got some people coming on that should be fun and interesting to listen to and to talk to. So, everybody, please, if you get a chance, when you get a chance this weekend, tune into MAM-a-thon. It should be interesting and it should be fun. And like I said, keep the conversation going. Be classy, folks. Be classy. That's all. I mean, if there's one thing I can ask, if there's one thing I would ask, It's be classy. That's it, man. Just think classy. Be classy. Don't get into these feuds. They're not healthy. They're not helpful. They're not doing a bit of good for anybody. Okay? So I hope some of you understand what I'm saying. I hope some of you take this to heart, because it really needs to stop. It's really just making us look trashy, and we got to stop. It's got to stop. We are adults, and we need to start acting like adults and get along with each other, even if we disagree about certain things. You know, the petty squabbling is just not good. It's not helpful. You know, so that's about it for today, folks. You know, I just hope we can go on in the future here and be classy. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe, and we'll see you.
If it was put to me that I would almost be guaranteed release and parole if all I did was admit guilt, absolutely not. I would not do that. I will not admit to something I've not done. I will maintain my innocence, and if that means that I stay in closed conditions for the rest of my life if need be, then that's what will happen. Everything from me, my friends, my family, my home, my childhood, my adolescence, my early adult years, but they will not bully a false admission of guilt out of me. As long as I can get up every morning and look myself in the mirror and hold my head up high, I'll get through this.
Oh, hi guys. Well, it's got to a point, and it does happen. It happens in all campaigns everywhere. Like Richard had said, no naming names, no starting any drama, aspect, all this stuff with the people. But it's came to a point where there are dishonest people, dishonest groups of people, and other supporters attacking and accusing other supporters of other things. And it's absolutely ridiculous. There's no need for it. Luke and Jodie need everyone to be doing the same thing, and that's fighting for Luke and her justice, Luke and Jodie's justice. It doesn't matter if you don't agree with other supporters' ways. It doesn't matter where that other supporter maybe get their information from. That's fine. That's okay. What people are starting to do is starting to, for example, screenshot past about someone said this and this person said this to me and that person's done this in the past, or it needs to stop. It literally needs to stop. It's petty. We're supposed to be adults fighting for another adult to get out of prison who's been in for 18 years. He's a stranger to it, most of us he's a stranger to. And yet we're all fighting for him and Jodie. Let's think of it that way. I just wanted to add a wee bit in at the end there. But I just feel like I wanted to say something. There's a lot of people that aren't safe in this campaign, and people need to be aware. Because I'm aware, I'm very aware, and I know who I can trust, and I shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't need to be like this in a campaign. But like I says, there is dishonest people and liars, and that happened to Luke. So these people are doing the exact same as what happened to Luke. They're causing this. Anyway, thanks guys.